The number one question that I get all the time is what type of flour do you buy or do you use? And so the reason for that being, in Germany, we bake with flour that's very different than here. And so even this one, I bought this at a Polish market. You can see the number on there, 450. So in Germany, flours are typically labeled by number and they have different properties to them. So that can be really tricky here. So one of the things that I have found is, when you are used to baking with European ingredients and it says their flour number there, you can always enter that in and say, what is 450 equal to here? It's not always 100% the same, but it will help you a little bit, right? So sometimes it has a higher protein content, sometimes a little bit of finer flour, which is better for cakes or certain types. So those are all important variables, but that's something that I have had to learn over time as a German baker moving here to America. I will be doing a post soon about different types of flour, which ones I like to use. My to-go-to that I think is good enough, just as like an all-purpose flour, is King Arthur, because it's not bleached or bromated. Bromated flour is actually not allowed in Europe. But yeah, so there's all sorts of things. I also love to use Spelt flour, which is in German we call it Dinkelmehl. And what that would be is there's two variations. You can have the grainy one, or you can have the white one. So I like to use the white Spelt flour. You can buy that on Amazon. I buy a 25-pound bag, but it is very expensive. It's like $70 for the bag. However, it is a much better flour and it will give you a nuttier texture, but I often do a 1-to-1 filling in. I bake anything and it calls for all-purpose flour. Sometimes I completely sub it for the Spelt flour. However, the only place that it does make a much bigger difference is pasta. I don't like doing pasta with it. Or also the other difference is when you bake bread, it will just fall apart a little bit more easily. However, it has a much nuttier texture to it, but I use it in mostly everything, and I think it just gives your cake a better taste to it as well. But if you have any questions or would love to learn more about different German flours or flour in general, let me know below, because I would love to do some more video contents on how to use different types of flour, as well as how to use your Nutri-Mill grain.